from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Diamondbacks are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Ben Lively is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Stepping into the box, Pee-wee Babe. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Williams is there, 1 away. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
A ball and no strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williams going back, still going back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
In now, Brad Lindsey. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Pereira is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box now, Nolan Montgomery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is up with it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So Dan Duffy, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Pulled toward right center field. Hall moves over. He's got it 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Lindsey has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Kyle Hall. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Standing in now, Dan Duffy. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit.
Boy, Dero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Cody Hall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Carlos Santana stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Babe onto the grass. One out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball two. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here now the 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, James Spencer. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and this deflects right off him.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Hall. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Big Dog Jumbo, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding into the box, Brad Lindsey. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. As a look, now the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Settling in now, Kyle Hall. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Pee-wee Babe will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Morgan, 28 years old. He was selected in the third round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Back up the middle. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Now to the plate, Cody Hall. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
High in the air out to center field. Pereira is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
So he got him swinging. J.P. Crawford is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Popped high in the air. Hall is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up. Digging in, Tyler Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Now batting. First baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Big Dog Jumbo earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box, Brad Lindsey. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nolan Montgomery. First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the deep. Ready for another chance. Nick Williams set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for. Now in the box, Dan Duffy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Pee-wee Babe. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
The batter, number 8.
Riding in once again, Cody Hall. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 rhythms to boot.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Standing in, Tyler Hall.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Big Dog Jumbo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Brad Lindsey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brad Lindsey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Flying toward right center. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Montgomery. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Up next for Arizona, Kyle Hall.
Kyle Hall.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Hernandez is under it. And the inning is over. Aaron Altair is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Aaron Altair.
High in the air into shallow left center. Hall giving chase. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to him.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Luis Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Garcia.
Digging in once again, Dan Duffy. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. In now, Pee-wee Babe.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Hall. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready on 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler Hall. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. It's there. He got him. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Up around the face. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Rhys Hoskins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. 2 balls and a strike. Hoskins, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. From the stretch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the Big Dog Jumbo will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Standing in now, Brad Lindsey. No balls and 1 strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Franco. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Montgomery. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping up now, Kyle Hall. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now here's the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Tommy Joseph will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. takes a cold strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Francisco Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Pee-wee Babe. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Williams will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Cody Hall has been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hoskins looks up, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Spencer.
Stepping in now, James Spencer. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, but he'll get there as he... Ray Hall takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ray Hall.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was great all night long. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Popped him up. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just...
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. So striding forward now, Pee-wee Babe, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. One away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. It just seems like something is off in his swing.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Tyler Hall. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo. Number 39 starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
So digging in now, Big Dog Jumbo is coming off a 3-home run game last night. So we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Brad Lindsey. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Montgomery. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one.
Montgomery.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping into the box, Kyle Hall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Williams racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hall battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is... The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. First offering on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. At the plate, Pee-wee Babe, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Cody Hall. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Spencer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Set and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Babe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to come.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Big dog Jumbo. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Diamondback striding forward for his first chance. Adam Rosales showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting 9. Pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Lindsey has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Brad Lindsey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now back. Number 39.
Digging in now, number 39. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now the 2-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Digging in, Pee-wee Babe. He singled his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hoskins going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Into the box now, Tyler Hall. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Hall is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Now the 2-1. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter,
standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Jumbo in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. At the plate, big dog Jumbo. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, Brad Lindsey. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
He settles under it, makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Into the box now, Kyle Hall. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and that's the second out. Now batting, number 39. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Cody Hall. And there's a base hit on the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, James Spencer. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Tyler Hall. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hoskins is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Hall scoops it up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Cameron Rupp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 7.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Missed with a slider. Franco, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Count even now at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and a strike to count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fouled away. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Big dog Jumbo. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Brad Lindsey, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Jumbo rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. Way out in front, now up by 10. Ready once again, Nolan Montgomery.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Digging in, Kyle Hall. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Number 39.
Digging in to try it again, number 39. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Second baseman, Pee-wee Bay.
He's set. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leaked just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Rosales will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Tommy Joseph will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
2-0. Strike called. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if the two in front.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tommy Hunter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Cody Hall will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Now at the plate, James Spencer. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Stepping in now, Tyler Hall. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Big Dog Jumbo.
In now, Big Dog Jumbo. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Williams is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Brad Lindsey.
Striding into the box, Brad Lindsey. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Nolan.
Settling in now, Nolan Montgomery. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that. Stepping in, Nick Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he got him swinging. Cesar Hernandez becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70%.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end up 3 down for Philadelphia. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, Kyle Hall. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance? Cody Hall will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. James Spencer just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. Luis Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Big Dog Jumbo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Up top, it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Pereira there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits. No errors and no one. Here's Carlos Santana now. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that catches the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hall is right there, 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Rupp. He was a ground out victim last time up. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Cameron Rupp goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies down in order. At the plate, Brad Lindsey. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Nolan Montgomery popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Kyle Hall. First delivery to him on the way, and a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Pee-wee Babe, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to... Now in the box, Adam Rosales starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Aaron Altair will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Altair, a native of Germany. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Herrera.
Takes a knee-high fastball, and he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
Philly down to their last strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 20-1 the final today. Arizona, 27 hits and people on base all game long.